And welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment, of course, sponsored by the Resource Center. Thanks for coming in. Good to have you here.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, we are going to talk retirement. Today's topic, it is never too early to start planning for that. Listen to me, young people. Bruce Porter will back me up on that. Okay. Our viewer says, I'm nearing retirement in the next 5 years. Would a 401k in-service withdrawal or transfer to an IRA benefit me? Okay, Bruce, two things stand out at me. 5 years retirement, so getting pretty close, and an in-service withdrawal or transfer. What does that mean?
Well, so they're all employer-sponsored plans, 401ks, 403s, all that. They're all different. So you need to talk to the people that administer that. Mm-hmm. If in-service withdrawals are available, and the 59.5 rule needs to be in the back of your mind.
Okay.
So let's assume this guy's above 59.5. Mm-hmm. All right. If you're approaching retirement and you're worried about the volatility in the market, you know, the last downturn in the market, the news, billions of dollars lost in 401ks.
Scares you to death, yeah.
It scares you to death. But here's the deal. People don't realize if you're above 59.5, you're in control of that money. Another thing that becomes important is vesting. So let's say you're above 59.5, you've been there for several years, so now you're vested, right? So that means the contributions they've made, the matching, all of that, that's all yours.
It's yours now. Yeah, pay attention to that.
As long as you're of the right age, you have the ability to take the bulk of that money out and roll it out in service transfer, in service rollover, and put that somewhere in an IRA, safe and secure.
Okay.
So you can transfer out without terminating and without stopping your 401k.
Right. You never touch it. It just rolls into the next thing, right?
So let's say I have $100,000 in my 401k, but I'm worried about the volatility. And I've been there for 25 years and I'm 5 years away from retirement.
Right.
I can roll out that $100,000.
Okay.
And I can keep contributing so much I'm putting in.
Gotcha.
And keep working and keep contributing. But what have I just done? I've secured that $100,000 from volatility. If you call me, I'll put it somewhere safe.
So you can roll out part of it, but you don't have to roll out all of it. And if you just cash it in, that can be a problem.
That can be a problem because of tax
The tax
liability.
man, yes.
And even if you have Roth contributions there, you can roll out those Roth. So whether it's pre-tax deferrals, Roth contributions, after-tax contributions, employers, you have to check your plan document. And if in-service rollovers are allowable, you do not have to be a victim of Wall Street. Do not be a casualty. I've talked recently about don't be a passive investor. Now is the time to pay attention to your money. Even if you're employed, you have control over these funds. If you realize you do, call for help. I always tell people that if you want to sit down and just discuss your plan, our staff will call, we'll find out what flexibility you have, and we'll let you know what you can do.
Well, and it's your money. You should be a good steward of your money, and the people you work with should be more than willing to help you figure out the best way to navigate all of this. Now, you mentioned the 59.5, though, so you can't be doing any of this until that age?
Well, if you're under 59.5, there are some rules that apply. So if you're above age 50 and all of a sudden have become disabled, they're going to waive that 10% tax penalty. If you're above 55, the year you're turning 55, you get terminated and employment stops, and you need to roll that out. They allow you to do a rollout without a tax penalty there. So there's lots of rules. There's lots of things to consider. So always look for some good professional advice. Talk to your accountant. Talk to somebody like me. We'll dig into it and we'll try to figure out, what's best for you. But do not be a victim of Wall Street just because of what's going to happen in the future.
I love the idea of moving part of that over. I think that's a wonderful idea. If you have a financial question for Bruce, you can scan that QR code right there.
Yeah.
But you can also visit his website, resourcecenterinc.com. Give him a call at 417-882-1800. Start thinking about it now. You will thank yourself down the road. Bruce, thank you so much.
Glad to be here.
Good to see you. All right.